Well, we got another flashlight to look at today from WUBEN. This is the X4. Let's open it up and take a closer look. Hey, what's up YouTube? Dan the Fix-It Man. Got another flashlight to look at today from WUBEN. This is the X4 ECL or Easy Carry Light. Looks like we've got a max output of 1500 lumens on this one and a 205 meter max distance. So let's open it up, take a closer look, and then of course we'll run through the user interface. And then when it gets dark tonight, we'll take this down to the park and see how it does. Now, of course, it comes with a user manual. We'll run through that here in a minute. But let's take a look at the light first. Oh, that's pretty cool. They sent us a white one. Little message here says, please remove the battery insulation sheet before using. So of course we'll do that. This one comes with a removable 18650 battery. Take off this little sticker. Now, in order to open the battery compartment, you see this little toggle right here. You just need to shift it this direction to unlock it and then push down on this button. And that opens up our hinged battery compartment. Go ahead and take out this little insulating piece. Take a look at the battery that's included. It's a WUBEN branded battery, 18650, looks like 3400 milliamp hours. When you put that back in, make sure that the positive end goes in first. And then we'll close that battery compartment. That's a nice looking light. It's a nice little compact size. Now it comes with a pretty strong belt clip here, or of course you could use that as a hat clip. It's kind of a heavier light maybe for a hat, but definitely would fit on a backpack strap or a belt. If you don't want it on there, you can take off these two screws to take it off, but I'll probably leave it on. I like to have a little belt clip. Even if you don't put it on your belt, it's nice to have a little clip like that even for your pocket, just to make sure it stays put, or even on a backpack strap. Now it also has a magnetic tail cap. Stands up there just fine on the top of the car, or of course sticks to the side of a machete here, but you know, it'll tail stand just fine. Let's take a look and see what else comes included in here. I think it's just a charge cable. Oh, we've got a lanyard here too. Looks like the only place you can attach that is on the belt clip or belt loop here. If you do want to attach that lanyard, I don't think I will on this one. And then we also have a USB-A to USB-C charge cable. Now the charge port is accessed by sliding this switch all the way up. You see right there is our USB-C charge port. So that's what we'll do to get this fully charged up before we take it out tonight. Well, let's take a look at all of the different modes on here. You can see this little arrow is the selector. Right now it's on lock, and then you can go to your side light, forward light, or all the way forward is a Moonlight setting. Let's start with the forward light. So right here you can see I've got this selector on forward light, and so to operate the light all you need to do is press this button right here and that turns the light on. Press it again, it turns it off. When you have it on, it has a little rotary dial here on the side. Just like that, you see if we turn it all the way up, and then once it blinks, that means it's at its highest brightness level. That is pretty bright. Or you can turn it all the way down. It blinks again, that's letting you know that it is at the lowest setting there. Push it again, it turns off. And this does have a memory function, so if we turn that, let's turn it right there, turn it off, push it again, it turns on at that same brightness level. So if you turn it all the way up and then when it blinks, that's letting you know it's at the brightest level, and of course that's the same as turbo. So if I turn it down a little bit, we can double click and do instant turbo. See how it jumps up, and then if you double click again, it drops back down. Now for the side light function, let's go ahead and switch down one. We're now on side light. Same thing, we turn that on by pressing the button once and press it again and that turns it off. But we also have an RGB light here on the side. To change the mode, we have to just press and hold, and see how it changed to the blue light there. Press and hold again and it goes back to the white light. We do have the same stepless dimming here on the white light with the same rotary dial. So just turn that all the way up and then it flashes to let you know it's at the highest setting. Turn it all the way down and it flashes again or blinks once to let you know it's at the lowest setting. Now this also has memory function. So for example, if we turn the brightness up, if I turn it off and then turn it back on, it's at that same brightness level. Same with the mode. So if I long press to switch modes to RGB and I turn the light off, if I turn it back on, it turns on to that same mode. So here again, we have a blue light. Now in the RGB mode, we can change this color. So right now that's a blue color. So if we rotate this clockwise, it goes to more of like a pink or purple. There's red or orange, I guess. That's more of a yellow. There's green. There's a light blue. And there's the initial blue or the blue that we started with. Now we can also activate a flashing beacon in the RGB. So all we do is double click for that. And there you get the RGB flashing. We can double click again to exit the beacon flash, and then it's on, and then just single click to turn it off. Now when the light is off but it's in RGB mode, if we double click this button, it's going to enter what they call the emergency flash mode, and that has a couple different patterns. So let's double click. There's red and green flash. Now if we double click again, it changes to red and yellow flash. And if we double click again, there's red and blue flash. Just be careful with the red and blue flashing lights. That can get you in trouble. Should be only used by law enforcement, at least here in the US. Now we also have what they call Moonlight mode, and you can see that the selector there, it's when we push it all the way forward, and if we push the button one time, it turns on that Moonlight mode, and press it again and it turns off. And the last function here is lockout mode, so you slide that all the way down, and that will prevent this from accidentally turning on in your pocket or in your bag. Just keep it on lockout mode. Now this also has a tactical tail switch button. You see right here, you can just activate that by pressing it with your thumb. If you single click once, now I'm in the forward facing light now, single click once and that's a momentary turbo, let go and it turns off. Now we also have a strobe mode with this tactical button, which will stay on if you double click this. So a little bit of a warning if you have sensitivity to flashing light. We're gonna go into the strobe mode by double clicking. And there's the strobe mode. You can see that that is a very powerful strobe. Click it again and it turns off. Now, even if the selector is on the side facing light right here, you can still use the tactical switch and it will give you a forward facing momentary turbo. Or we can double click to get into that strobe mode again. Now, if we slide it all the way forward to Moonlight, you can turn on the Moonlight function with that tactical tail switch. You see, press it and it turns it on. Press it again and it turns it off. Now the one thing I do want to point out, and hopefully this is showing up okay, is the end of the light here, the forward facing lights, there's 4 of them. This one here is in a deeper, smoother bezel, and so that's probably going to reflect or throw a little bit farther. This one here is somewhat diffused with the lens there, so that's probably more of a flood. And then these 2 right here, they're smaller, little maybe ambient lights. It'll kind of give us a pretty good blend. I'm pretty excited to see what this looks like at night. But that's pretty much it as far as the user interface. It's pretty simple to use, but for right now, I'm gonna slide that all the way forward. I'm gonna get this fully charged up, and then we'll take it down to the park and see how this does at night. All right, well, I've got the WUBEN X4 fully charged up, and we're down here at the park now. I do have a little light on the camera here, and I am using an iPhone, so this might look a little bit brighter than it really is, but it is nice and dark outside. Let's go ahead and run through all of the different brightness levels here. So right now we're on Moonlight. Let's go ahead and do that one first. And you can see it just puts a little bit of light out there on the grass. And then I'm going to turn on the forward facing light. That's much brighter. Let's go ahead and ramp it all the way up. That's turbo. You can see it lights up this entire field, including the trees all the way out there. I really do like the beam pattern. You do have a spot and flood combination, but it's really not much of a hot spot unless we get pretty close. Even then, it's a really nice broad beam. Let's go ahead and roll this all the way down to Moonlight mode again. And there it flashed. Let's just roll it about halfway, just to give you an idea. And remember, we can jump up to turbo by double clicking. And there's turbo. Now let's take a look at this side light here. Turn that on. And that's in the RGB mode. There's blue, the purple, there's orange, yellow, green, the light blue, and then that original blue. Remember, we can turn those into a beacon just by double clicking. Now with the light off, we can double click to get into those flashing patterns. There's the red-green flash. There's the red and yellow flash. And then there's red and blue. And then we can change the mode to the white light in the front just by holding that button down. That's all the way at the full level of brightness on the side. Lights up the area, but of course it's not going to get all the way out to the trees or anything like that. And let's scroll that all the way down. And that's the lowest setting there. Again, I do have a little light on the camera, but you can see that this does put out a little bit of light. Would be good for reading or something like that, a little bit of ambient light. Now remember also, if you're in either this side or the forward facing light, we do have the tactical switch here on the back. So if we push this down, it's going to give us a momentary turbo. It's a nice feel in the hand, easy access to that tactical switch. Now, if we double click on this tactical tail switch, it's going to give us that strobe mode. So a little bit of a warning if you have sensitivity to flashing lights. There's the strobe. You can see the pattern alternates, but it definitely gets out there quite a ways. Click it again and that turns it off. Now we can also go into the Moonlight mode, and the tactical switch does work for that as well. You can turn it on and just have that little Moonlight mode. Really doesn't give too much light, but again, you know, nice for something that you don't want to draw a lot of attention, or if you're in a tent or something like that. Press it again and turn it off. Well, that's pretty much it for the X4 from WUBEN. Let's head back to the garage and wrap this up. Well, there it is. That's the WUBEN X4. You saw that it performed very well. I really liked the pattern of this front-facing light. Really liked how this looked. Now, I didn't really think that I would like this tactical tail switch, but down at the park, it actually felt really comfortable in my hand. I could just hit that once and it goes to the instant turbo, whether you're in the forward-facing or the side-facing light mode. But I did like that. It definitely worked very well. Everything about it just seems really smooth, really well thought out. It's a nice little everyday carry light, and I love the fact that it's got that magnet on there. It seems to be a pretty strong magnet. This will come in handy as either a work light or just a everyday carry, kind of just keep it with you. And I do like that nice big belt clip or pocket clip. Definitely is going to work out well. I'm happy with it. I also like that it's got a replaceable battery, so you can carry an additional 18650 or 2, depending on how long you're going to be away. But that's pretty much it. I just want to say thanks to WUBEN for reaching out and sending this to me. I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't mind. That does help me out. And of course, I'll get a link in the description where you can pick up your very own WUBEN X4 as well. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck.